We're Waiting for Superman. This is at a couple different parks in Oklahoma City. What time of year is it? It looks like it's got to be summer. Or is
I
it?
think it was late summer. I think
June.
it was after the Mercury Rev tour, but before MABD, I thought.
Okay, so early summer, June. Yeah.
Is that right? No, because you guys were on your wedding anniversary. You and Catherine went to New Orleans that weekend.
Oh, there you go. So that explains. So Michael's in New Orleans.
So that would have been September then.
Doing his wedding. That's why Michael's not in. We have me and Steven, but no Michael. There you go. All right.
Looking very pensive with a very cute race.
Actually, I was going to say,
you do.
I look miserable in this video.
You do.
I wasn't
that was
acting because I actually.
But you were.
wasn't feeling
But
too
in
well,
your character is supposed to be having some sort of psychological crisis here, and Race is your son. He's supposed to be saying, "It's all right, Dad.
Yeah.
Don't worry," and you're stressed out there.
Don't worry, Dad. The dealer will be here later today.
Race is Marty's kid. Your
Race is Marty's son.
Everything will be
Marty,
better.
the guy who was riding a motorcycle in the previous video. But anyway, you're saying you're miserable because this is a scene where you were still
on the drugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? Are we talking about?
We're talking about it. It's the truth.
And Race, he was very cute.
He's
really,
very
really
sweet and
kid.
cooperative. Yeah. And this is the other shot is this. What do you call that? It's a gas refinery little station that used to be on the outside of town, but now has been sort of eaten up by the suburban sprawl that goes on. And that fire, has just been perpetually shooting out of the ground out there for 20 years. Anyway, but this is it's a wonderful looking video. It's got a lot of nice cinematography going on. And Brad, again, all these that you see are directed by me and Bradley. And Bradley's mostly responsible for all the setups and all the things that you see. But on this particular video, it's 35 millimeter camera, and it came with a very, how do you call it? Sort of, a demanding, stiff camera advisor.
Typical camera dork.
I was glad he was there because he helped us with some equipment that we weren't that familiar with. But everything that you went to do, he was sort of like, "Oh, you don't want to do it that way. You don't want to do it this way." But anyway, so
But it all worked out and it looked great. Thank God we had it.
It does look great. It does look great. And the part where your style of filmmaking and this more professional style of filmmaking that came with a 35 millimeter camera, we're around the pond there.
Yeah.
And he's wanting to shoot from a more like just a locked off shot, a dolly shot, or a tripod or
On a
something.
tripod, but we're losing light.
We only have moments. Whenever you shoot and using the sun, all these things happen in like 20 minutes.
This was stressful.
And I have to change shirts and all this sort of stuff. So I've got the blood on me.
That is just a lot of blood for someone who hit a pole with his head.
Well, I know. Hey, your head bleeds a lot when you hit it. And this shot here, it's the best shot of the whole thing. We can't get it from standing outside the pond. And the guy hesitates. He says, "You can't take the camera into the water." And Bradley says, "I'm going in." And without any hesitation, he grabs this $100,000 camera, walks into the pond, and we shoot these marvelous scenes that would have been you would have seen me, but it wouldn't have been of the same.
It was
drama.
only a foot deep. I wasn't worried.
I know you weren't, but he was. But that really marked that sort of that spirit of filmmaking where you don't see it as danger. You see it as an opportunity to get a really great shot, and that's a great shot.
There's another version of this that George had to edit some numbers around the blood.
Exactly. We, in a panic, tried to deliver a video to England that didn't have any blood in it, and we cheaply put some.
Some of the powers that be
where
were
mention the butterflies. That
not
we bought
thrilled
for this.
about
They were frozen
the blood.
butterflies.
Oh, yeah.
$15 a piece. Wayne bought some butterflies.
Well,
and we let them go.
Those poor butterflies. I know they came
It
out
was
of
fun though, and we had ladybugs.
Yeah, they came out of the thing, and they never really seemed to revive very well.
We took him to do a TV show in England.
Remember the one that went up into the studio in the
And
BBC?
it fell on Paul McCartney's
same-
microphone, and he thought it
picked
was
it up.
Linda.
He did. He was.
And no one had the
Same
heart to say,
butterflies
well,
you took over
we
there?
brought
Or
those in
different
here.
butterflies?
Is that cruel? Am I being cruel?
No, it's cosmic. I remember him having the butterfly, and she's speaking to me. This
Yeah.
sort of hippie cosmic thing.
You're a cheeky one, yeah.
I don't know how sincere it was, but he said it when we were there. We're like, ooh, that's
That's hardcore.
a little uncomfortable. Anyway.